Tick tock, tick tock.
Tick tock on the clock.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Tick tock on the clock.
TikTok is degenerate trash.
And we are back. Happy Sunday. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Hope you're all having an amazing weekend. Needed to take a little break yesterday. Needed to rejuvenate some brain cells, take a little breather from the wacky world of the woke. However, I didn't want you guys to feel like you were getting too much of your sanity back. So here we are today. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I just took a little breather, needed a little break. Here we are. Quick video today. Just be prepared to have your minds blown. I don't even know what to say anymore. This stuff, I'll say it once again, is not getting any better. You'll see. Trust me, you will see. First and foremost, before we dive into it, I just want to say thank you so much to today's sponsor. The sponsor of today's video is Cynthia. Cynthia did not want me to say her last name, which is absolutely fine. So thank you so much, Cynthia. I appreciate you sponsoring today's video. If you would like to sponsor the next video, there's a PayPal link in the description box. Any donation at all is so greatly appreciated. I will read your name in the next video. If you don't want your full name read, just leave a little note for me, and you will be the sponsor of the next video. If you just want to help support the channel, help support with Goose's vet bills, we're going to the vet Tuesday to get his stitches out, and we hopefully will be good to go after that. So thank you so much. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, all you guys. Another thing, we're still being stuffed down by the YouTube's algorithm, so if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you were previously subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed. They're unsubscribing people from the channel. I've had a couple of members of the greatest community on the YouTubes tell me they checked and they were unsubscribed. This is getting crazy. So make sure you're still subscribed. Turn that notification bell on. You guys know it. If you like the video, leave it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Share this video out. We're going to... I don't know if we can beat the algorithm, but we'll do the best we can to keep plowing ahead. We're not going to let them hold us back. All right, so, and like I said, if you're new, join the greatest community on the YouTubes by hitting that subscribe button. All right, if you're wondering what's going on in this picture, I don't blame this person in the car for putting a mask, putting a face cover on their vehicle. I heard that there was a tiger in a zoo. I cannot confirm this. I don't know if it's true. I heard there was a tiger in a zoo that did test positive for the bug, and this tiger had no human contact. It was living in a big tiger pen, no human contact or anything like that. They tested the tiger for some reason, and it tested positive. So you can't blame the owner of the car for... I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I think this guy just has a funny sense of humor. That's good. I like that. That's funny. All right, guys, let's get into it. All right, first... Like I said, I don't know what to say anymore. I feel like we're just going deeper and deeper into the belly of the beast every video we do. So. All right, just get your shot. Now, this person has been in several videos. This person is a teacher. This is we'll call this the teacher feature, but this person's not really talking about school. This person is a teacher, however. Roll the film, please.
Get your vaccine. Get your vaccine. Get your vaccine. Get your vaccine. How we gonna beat it if we don't get your vaccine? Have to put our mask back on. Put that needle in your arm.
How about no?
Oh, hell no!
Oh, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
Moving right along. All right, next. Next up. Please take out your notebook and pencil, pen, whatever you're using, pen and paper. We've been writing the new words that we're learning down. This will soon be a language, I'm fairly sure, a new language we'll all be speaking. So make sure you grab your pen and paper. Roll the film, please.
I noticed a lot of people being really confused about the difference between being scoliosexual and being T for T.
Being scoliosexual is when a cis person says that they are exclusively attracted to trans and non-binary people, which is pretty fetishistic. Being T for T isn't a separate sexuality, it's more of a dating preference within your sexuality. Usually people have a reason to be T for T. Usually this has to do with safety, because dating cis people isn't always safe. This can have to do with feeling comfortable around your partner because you don't want to feel like you're like a walking trans educator all the time. People don't realize all the extra work that goes into being a trans person dating a cis person. It can also just be you want to date someone who has a similar life experience to you and understands what you're going through. This is very understandable and not fetishistic at all. But yeah, that's the difference.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Wow, the land of make-believe.
Sexual. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try. Let's keep it moving. All right, so this next one, it might be a little hard to tell who you're seeing here. Give you a quick hint. This former president and his wife, Big Mike, Michelle, sorry, just had a big, huge party in the Hamptons for his 60th birthday, I believe. So check this out. Roll the film, please.
Y'all see what's going on. Y'all see what's going on. Big drip. Oh, going crazy. I love it.
Here, I blew it up a little bit bigger. Watch it one more time. Roll it.
I see what's going on. Y'all see what's going on. Big drip. Oh, going crazy. I love it. I love it. I see what.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
You must have got manure for your brains.
I know it's hard to tell from the picture, but that's who it is. It's Barack and Big Mike. Excuse me, Michelle. Barack and Michelle. Can you imagine having socks of these? But we've seen stuff with former VP Joe on it. Whatever. Different strokes for different folks, I guess. Let's keep it moving, please. All right, next up, this is good. So somebody owns this kid right here. Now, remember what he says here, because it's going to play into the next TikToks that we got. So just watch this one. This is good. Roll the film, please.
Black people in America can't sleep in their own beds without fearing for their lives. It's a hard knock life.
Got him! Got him!
What makes this kid think that he's gonna think he knows what he's even talking about when it comes to black people sleeping in there? Well, that was the dumbest thing I've ever heard. So you guys heard it. He said black people can't even sleep in their own beds at night without fearing for their lives. So, all right, moving right along. All right, now pay attention. This one is that same kid, first of all, telling us that we need a dictionary because words have meaning. Now, remember I keep telling you guys to get your pen and paper to write? Well, this kid tells us words have meaning, and then he goes on to tell us that we shouldn't talk about something we don't know about after he just said black people can't even sleep in their own beds at night. This is good. This is good. Roll the film, please.
Holy cow.
I have a question. Did you guys know that, words have meanings? Have you ever dabbled in, reading a dictionary or partook in knowing something about literally anything? Because after looking at the comments under that video, I would assume not. Everyone is saying to stop advertising these body types, stop glorifying these bodies. For that to actually be the case, for her to actually be glorifying or promoting or advertising her body type, she'd have to be out there with a sign saying gain weight. Or she would have to have an end goal of other people becoming plus size. But that wasn't the case. She wasn't advertising her body. She was just taking a photo shoot. She was simply existing. Body positivity means everyone, regardless of what they look like, deserves to live without being embarrassed, without being belittled, without getting side comments. And it's crazy because you guys make it seem like you went to school for 12 years, got your PhD, and became fucking doctors just to comment on every plus-size person's weight you see to remind them of the health complications they may face. Y'all turn around, pat yourself on the back, and say, I've done my civic duty of the day. I told someone to get healthy. Newsflash, healthy looks different for everyone. There is not just one healthy body type. Sometimes your outward appearance needs to change for your mental health to stabilize, and that's okay. As long as you're happy and your doctor says you're healthy or you're trying your best to move in that direction, every little bit helps, and that's what matters. Okay, so for the next time you see a plus-size person simply existing and you get this urge that you just gotta comment, you gotta put your 2 cents in there and remind them of their potential health complications, for their safety, of course, grant me this favor. So you're gonna wanna stick your tongue out as far as you can, and then with all the force you can muster, bite down on it. Because for their health, for their well-being, the best thing you can do is shut the fuck up.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
Okay, you little pimply little shit.
Did you hear this kid? Like, I don't know who these people think they are, but so we need to mind our own business and shut up when it comes to saying, well, there might be a health issue there. Well, I mean, clearly. But when it comes to black people sleeping in their beds, he knows best, right? Unbelievable. These people are unbelievable. It hurts my head. We're just about done, don't worry. Moving right along. This is it. This is all I can take, and I cannot take any more. This is the last one. If you made it this far, give yourselves a round of applause, a pat on the back. You guys know I can't do this alone, so thank you so much for trudging ahead with me. This one's kind of long. It's like, I don't know, a minute and a half, 2 minutes long. And it's, we'll try to get through it because this person pulls out a little graph and a chart, and it's... Roll the film, please.
White supremacy is actually more destructive than misogyny. But it's the same thing.
What? I think you're trying to say that racism is worse than sexism, but really it's all two sides of the same coin. So about 500 years ago, a group of white supremacists came up with this system that we have now. We'll call this system Level 0. And then they cared about domination, control, and power. We will call that Level 1. And the way in which they maintain their domination, control, and power is via patriarchy, racism, capitalism, ableism, and a couple of other things I'm probably forgetting right now. And we will call that Level 2. And then underneath Level 2, we have Level 3, which are usually the things that we complain about. And we're all familiar with these things, I hope.
So when we have discussions such as pets over people, but casual racism isn't a big deal. We need black liberation, but keep the gays away from me. Racism doesn't exist. I'm poor and I'm white. We're actually just slowing ourselves down because we're all victims of the same system. But some of us can be hit by different sides of Level 2, hence intersectionality. Yeah, but if it wasn't for the colonizers that made this white supremacist world, we wouldn't be civilized. We'd be running around naked in huts somewhere. So that's actually a colonizer conversation, which I'm not going to get into. Therefore, I'm not going to even remind you about the Mali Empire, which had a university with a library that had over 700,000 manuscripts. The Kingdom of Kush in South Sudan. And how do you forget about Egypt? Egyptians were white, though. Okay, let's put in our critical thinking caps. Do you really think that in 3000 BC, people that were in this part of the world were white? Yeah, I know. I can't even spend more than 15 minutes outside without getting a sunburn, so that does make sense. And we probably would have been happier in huts. But either way, the current system doesn't work. But if this system is so bad, how come we're using it? Because the people that made this system weren't smarter than anyone. They were just more violent.
That is without a doubt the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. You just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
I'm still trying to figure out how they come up with all this. Did you hear her say, and down here is most of the stuff that we all complain about on a regular basis or something? Stop complaining. I don't know, about 10 to 15 seconds into it, this is all I could hear. Good old Charlie Brown. Hey, listen, if there's been a buzzing or if you heard anything in the background, I do want to apologize. I meant to mention this earlier, but where I'm at right now, it is hotter than an Arkansas steamer bean, so I had to leave the AC and the fans on, which I usually shut them off for the videos. I try to give you guys the best quality possible, but it's, like I said, hotter than an Arkansas steamer bean. Had to leave them on. All right, we're done. That's a wrap. One more thing I wanted to point out. This guy in this car, that the car's masked up, this guy does have a pretty good sense of humor. If he was that much of a fool, he would have a mask on in his car by himself. He doesn't. He doesn't have a mask. It's a joke. Funny. I laughed when I first saw it. Good stuff, guy. Good stuff. Anyway, that's a wrap. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you made it this far, you know I can't do it alone. Thanks for trudging ahead. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And guys, like I said, they're stuffing us down in the algorithm. Hit that thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you guys think and share this video out. People need to see what's really going on in the minds of these wokies, we'll just call them for now. I want to get myself in trouble. Anyway, we're going to get through this together. I say it all the time. We're all in this together, and we're going to get through it together. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time. Peace.